Temple started out as an importer of high quality traditional rugs, which were my father's passion. We had to acknowledge that the market was changing. Homes were becoming more architectural. People were starting to think more about their homes from a point of interior design. And village and tribal rugs are obviously not for everyone. In Perth here we have some very big homes and a lot of open plan living. Those spaces require the use of oversized rugs that actually define spaces and also act as a platform to collect contemporary furniture, which tends to be more refined and sculptural. It was clear that there was an opportunity for the business to start to specialise in rugs that were, from a design point of view, more interesting to Sandy and I as furniture and designers, graphic designers, and a younger generation. This was the direction we decided to take Temple in when, as my father started to, step back from the business, the first generation. We realised as designers that I guess the value, the beauty and the durability of the rugs that we had the reputation for didn't necessarily come from the patterns. Now, patterns, even through cultures and history, come and go, but the thing that glues beautiful rugs together throughout history is materiality, structure, and colour. We had to go forward with the same level of integrity as before, and that meant producing contemporary rugs which had a great reverence for the rugs that had come before them, both through the use of beautiful quality yarns, through very careful selection of natural colour palettes that could come from the garden or from nature. And in that way, we were confident that we could deliver a contemporary new product under the banner of our existing brand without damaging our reputation, I guess. Boutique, bespoke and adaptable are words we like to think that we are. Boutique refers to the fact that we don't attempt to be everything to everyone. In our showroom here, we surround ourselves with rugs that we love, rugs that we have found through our sources and travels and connections that we are proud to represent and to offer our clients because we feel they suit the lifestyles and homes of the people in our part of the world. Bespoke, I think that refers to the fact that we are very focused on delivering to our customers the dream that they walked into our shop with. And to do that, you have to acknowledge that the rug that customer needs is not necessarily going to be in stock on the day. And that then opens up an opportunity for us to use our talents in collaboration with our fantastic network of producers and brands to start from a brief for that client and then end up delivering something completely tailored and unique. Adaptability is really the source of all creation, I think. We don't shy away from adaptation. We're not frightened of change. We see it as positive. And I think that it's very important then for a business like us to seek out and find and nurture relationships with producers and brands that have that same positive attitude to adaptation. The Battilossi brand perfectly aligns with all of our values. Battilossi have a very, very similar backstory, it turns out, and there was also the heritage of antique and traditional rugs in the early days of Battilossi. What Battilossi do so well is understand wool and the other natural fibres and the way dyes react and how colours work together in concert to produce rugs that have a beauty that is more than one-dimensional. I guess a good way to say it is to counter it with the opposite. A lot of contemporary rug design is very linear, hard-edged, block colour, without the subtlety and complexity that is required for contemporary design to become a lasting beauty. So Battilossi understand that, we understand that, and Battilossi have done huge amounts of research and development and experimentation and innovation in producing rugs that have incredible complexity and sophistication, and that suits us, to a T. The local market has received Battilossi extraordinarily well. We haven't been too surprised because we've been following Battilossi for a long time, and we have been quietly confident that if we got the opportunity to represent them here, that their product was very well tuned for our local market. And in fact, we already knew that in our own stock, in our own range, in our own offering, there was something of a gap that was just waiting for a Battilossi to come along and fill. And so of course, as soon as the first pieces started to dribble into stock and the sampling arrived and we started to share our new passion for Battilossi with our design friends and retail customers, it just played out exactly as we had expected, and the local market is loving Battilossi. We strongly believe that if a rug is going to be more than a short-term fashion item, then it has to have the hallmarks of something that can still have relevance in 5, 10, 20, 50 or 100 years' time. The true value in a rug is in its complexity, sophistication and materiality. We realise as a business that buying a new high quality hand knotted rug is a significant financial investment for most people. Rug has an opportunity to still be something that will be loved, not even necessarily by them, but by the next generation because of its DNA. Battilossi have two very large production areas, one in Pakistan and one in Nepal. And they've been very open and given us complete access to those workshops. So this is super exciting for us because it gives our small company a suite of tools and access to research and development and production capability that we could only dream of. And with Battilossi's existing huge wealth of knowledge and R&D and materials at our fingertips, it allows us as a design company to dream bigger and to break free of some of the restrictions of the small company conundrum. They have taken the approach that through supporting us, then they will also be successful. They're just there to support us. They understand that we know our own market, and they make available to us their own designs, their workshop, the ability to customize to our own needs their product to ensure our success and then in turn their success. You know, that is a true partnership and a collaborative success. It's easy to think of design and colour and size and materials as the product, but one of the refreshing things with Battilossi is that they don't differentiate between the physical product and the service product. Delivering on time, efficiency of quoting and sampling and all of the other aspects that go into delivering to the customer a beautiful and timely outcome are all intrinsically part of the Battilossi product. They're innovators in product, but they're also innovators in communication and service delivery.
So Perth's a very isolated city. We're used to long distances and time differences, but communication with Battilossi has been excellent. They respond quickly, either by email or by phone. They're very attentive and they're great communicators. We share a similar design language. We can describe our design intent, and they understand. They're designers too. And they have a genuine interest, which is refreshing. We first became aware of Battilossi through Cover magazine, and we've been following them on Instagram for several years. We had identified the brand as just right for us. It was complementary, not competing with our existing brands. And timing is everything in business, and when we went to Domatex at 2020, we decided to introduce ourselves to Maury and the team, and we clicked. We have similar backstories, similar philosophies, a similar aesthetic. We're the perfect match. It's truly a joy to work with this amazing company and their sophisticated offering, and we're excited to see where this creative partnership will lead for us and our clients.
We just happen to find that there is a real synergy going on at the moment between a lot of the Battilossi designs and textures with the currently available furniture in the market. And you know, the other thing is that 2020's been a crazy year, so nothing is as expected in 2020, and the success could partly just be down to the weirdness of 2020. But you know, it's the rugs. It's the rugs. They sell themselves.